Granny babies, so welcome to today's show, and today we're actually going to make a cake because it's Uncle Sean's birthday. And you know how you kids like to play hide and seek with Nana and we count all the way up to 22 because that's the number that you guys like to count up to. Well, that's the number that Sean is today, all the twos, 22. How about that, 22? So we're going to make a cake for Uncle Sean today. Nana's just going to whip one up right now. Yum, that looks absolutely delicious. I think we're going to really enjoy that. Do you guys want to know how Nana made it? Or how I can make it if I didn't use my magic fingers. So we'll make one for you. How about that? We can all do it together and make one together. So who's going to join Nana today to make the cake? Is there a Matilda there? An Imogen? A Charlie? A Connor? How about Amelia? And how about Oliver? How about we all watch and make a cake together today? So here's all my ingredients for Nana to make that beautiful cake. Alright, so we're going to need 4 eggs. So we'll crack 4 eggs into a bowl. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. So we're going to have the eggs, then we need a sugar-free sweetener. So this is half a cup of sugar-free sweetener. Put that in there. And then we need some coconut oil. So this is 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And we need 1 tablespoon vanilla essence. Sorry, 1 teaspoon. This is a teaspoon. There we go. So 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And we just need to whisk this up. It only takes about 30 seconds to a minute just to whisk it up. So it's kind of like a breakfast omelette, really. That sort of consistency. It's just sort of mix, mix, mix. Matilda and Imogen were here. They would love to mix this banana. Whisk it, whisk it. And then we whisk in some almond flour. So there's 2 cups of almond flour that we'll need. And I just sort of slowly whisk in the almond flour. Just so it doesn't get too eggy. Put half of it in, whisk it. Work out for the arms. So that's 2 full cups of almond flour. So this cake is actually a low carb, no sugar cake. So if cakes can be healthy, this is a healthy cake. And we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And that's all the ingredients that we need to make the cake. Just got to make sure it's mixed up really well before we pour it into the cake tray. So this cake tray actually already has been greased. So you know how we greased the muffin trays yesterday? So this tray has been greased with butter so that the cake won't stick to it. It should come out easily. That looks like it's pretty good consistency. It's all mixed in, all the ingredients are mixed in. Get my spatula and just scrape it out into the pan. And then all we have to do is put it in the oven at 160 degrees for about 25 minutes, or until we spike the cake with a skewer, and if it comes out clean then it's cooked right through. That's how we know it's cooked. So what I like to do is, once I've scraped all this in, I like to try and flatten the cake out as much as I can and make sure it's spread across the tin. Otherwise, you're not going to get a round cake. You're going to get cake that's little divots in it. Okay, so spread it out. Sort of squish it down there so that it gets some of the corners. It's a pretty easy cake to make, this one. It doesn't take a lot of ingredients like some cakes. I'm going to try and flatten it. Might even use that to scrape all the bits off. Okay, so that's ready to put in the oven. I think, just about. So we'll put that into the oven. We'll put it into the middle tray. Apparently I think cakes cook better in the middle tray. So we'll give it 25 minutes and see how it goes. Sounds like it might be ready. Go and get it out of the oven, shall we? A little trick that if we can put this in and it comes away clean, then the cake should be cooked. Yeah. Put that out. Don't forget the oven mitts because it's very hot in there. And get mum or dad to pull it out for you because you don't want to burn yourself. So we're just going to let that cool for a bit, and then we'll make another cake as well, because I'm going to do a double decker cake. So we're going to have 2 layers of cake, and we're going to have some icing in the middle and some homemade jam that I made yesterday, and we're going to then ice the whole cake, so it's going to be a double layer cake. So we'll just whisk up another one now. Wow, now we have 2. So now we have to put it all together, but we're going to make a fluffy buttercream frosting. So we're going to put that in the middle and then all over the cake, and we're going to put some jam in the middle. So, so I'm going to need some ingredients to do that. Okay, so we've got some cream, we've got jam, we've got some butter, and we've got some monk fruit sugar, which is a sugar replacement, and some vanilla as well. So I'm going to need a bowl and some beaters to mix all this together. Wow, here they are. Okay, so we've got our mixer and we've got our bowl. So we're going to put our butter in. We'll start with our butter. And then we're going to need some vanilla. So we're going to mix this all together. Okay, so we're going to gradually add the sugar. Add 3 tablespoons of cream. Carefully, please, my teeth. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3 tablespoons, and then we're going to mix it for another minute. Okay, so that should be all mixed up now. So now we're going to get a knife and we're going to do the centre. So we're going to flop that on and spread it around. And I've got my little turntable thing here that just spins around. Makes it a bit easier. Maybe put a little bit more because you want it to be nice and creamy to taste. That's delicious. And then I'm going to add a little bit of jam. It doesn't really matter if it comes off the sides because we're going to ice the whole cake, so this will be covered over anyway. So looks good. We'll put a bit of jam in there. So this is some homemade jam that Nana made yesterday. I've never made homemade jam before. Here we go, adding this around. Yum, this is going to taste delicious, hopefully. Hopefully it tastes good. Can't wait to eat this. Maybe put a little bit more. What do you reckon? Do you reckon that's enough? Do you reckon that's enough? We don't want too much jam on there. It would be too jammy. Alright, that looks good. So now, put the second layer on. Our double decker cake. Looks pretty good. And now for the fun bit, I'm going to ice the whole thing. Try not to make too much of a mess. Okay? So, drop some there, drop some there. Spin it round. And magically spin it so it covers the whole top and sides. Okay, Nana might speed this up with a little bit of magic. Voila! We've got beautiful cake. delicious. So I hope you all enjoyed making my cake today for Uncle Sean's birthday. Don't forget, Nana loves you all. Bye bye for now.